Hi, I'm Warren.
And I'm Jaden.
And welcome to
HEBFLIX.
Famous recording artist, actor, model, and now fashion designer A$AP Rocky just released a shoe collaborating with Under Armour, which in many ways is a game changer, being that Under Armour hasn't been known as a great fashion brand. The shoe takes inspiration from earlier 2000 style skate shoes using looks from DC and Osiris. So back in my elementary days, I've never wore Osiris's, but they were like the real popular thing. So it's weird to see like a collab from DC and Osiris's together.
Yeah, I don't really have much history with shoes, but I guess this is a big thing.
I don't know. They look like bricks to me. I wouldn't wear them.
Last week, after Childish Gambino was forced to cancel his tour short due to injury, his headlining performance at Austin City Limits has been unfortunately cut. Austin City Limits has now added rapper Lil Wayne and French rock band Phoenix to make up for the absence of Gambino. So if you're in Austin and looking to have a good time, head down to Zilker Park this weekend.
Monday, September 24th, the rapper Logic released his fourth album, YSIV. The album had plenty of features such as Jaden Smith, Wu-Tang Clan, Wale, and many more entertaining artists. So I heard about his album, and I'm not really a fan of Logic, but there was a couple songs that went pretty hard to me.
I haven't heard it yet, but I guess it's something to hear. And I'm not back the same. I'm not really a fan of Logic, but you never know.
Yeah, I feel you.
For you hip-hop fans, Lil Wayne has officially released his most awaited album, The Carter 5. This is the fifth installment in his Carter saga. The album includes many of your favorite artists such as XXXTentacion and Snoop Dogg.
After waiting nearly a decade for Marvel Cinematic Universe to offer its first solo female lead, we've waited 4 years since the project's announcement to glimpse Captain Marvel in dynamic costumed action. And now we get our first trailer as we await the arrival of the Captain Marvel movie in March. It is expected to have Captain Marvel show up in the new Avengers movie.
I'm pretty excited for that because she's a very big character, and since they're bringing her in, and people seeing the last Avengers and saying, oh my god, everyone's dead, but then they're really not, and she's pretty much going to help everyone because Thanos smacked everyone, but she can smack him back because she's very strong.
I've never really seen. Only Avengers I've seen was the first one. I'm gonna be honest. And I heard about Captain Marvel and like she's supposed to be like the captain.
Very
but
powerful.
I don't know what she can do, so I don't know what she can put up against Thanos.
Paramount just released a teaser for their new upcoming film, Rocket Man. This biopic covers the life of famous singer Elton John and his path to becoming one of the most famous singers in recent times. The trailer shows many of the star's attributes, which are his costumes, songs, and his famous attitude. The movie comes out next year in theaters.
September 28, 2018, Universal comedy Night School was released. The film topped the box office with $28 million from 3,010 locations. The movie surpassed Warner Bros. Smallfoot, which has $23 million in box office from 4,100 locations. Night School cost $29 million to produce, which marks the biggest debut of the year for the broad comedy.
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them: The Crimes Against Grindelwald is coming to theaters soon. Having just released a new trailer, the trailer has made a lot of people questioning whether this movie will live up to the first movie or the hype surrounding it. We will see when it comes out on November 16th. I think the Harry Potter series stopped at the 8th movie because, J.K. Rowling, she's made it so far with Harry Potter series, and after that she just feels like she can make more, but then I feel like her talent was just the Harry Potter series. And this series continues it, but it's not the same character, it's not the story that we know.
Creed 2 is coming to theaters November 21st. It's a continuance of the first Creed following the story of Adonis Creed, the son of Apollo Creed. After him settling down, a challenger has risen. which is the son of the man who killed Apollo Creed in a boxing match. With Rocky Balboa next to Adonis' side training him, he will have to be ready for the fight of his life.
A recently released movie on Netflix named Next Gen is about a world where humans heavily rely on robots which go by Obots. For all their basic needs, the movie focuses on a girl named Mai who is against the idea of relying on robots. Later in the movie, getting lost, she comes in contact with robot Project 77, which is equipped with weapons who she isn't supposed to come in contact with. Project 77 leaves the lab and is hunted after by the villain. With a great story and a fantastic ending, this movie can provide fun entertainment for the whole family.
Animation has thematically handled real-world issues, and the movie Smallfoot is carrying a quite topical, if not relevant, issue. The question of being afraid of or hostile towards those different from what one is used to. Smallfoot has his heart in the right place and mostly works, managing to convey a pretty thoughtful lesson about tolerance, division, and learning to see from the perspective of others within the loud, colorful, computer-rendered trappings of the genre. Directed by Josh Boone, Marvel will be coming out with the new horror movie mixed within the superhero genre. The New Mutants, being the 13th installment in the X-Men film series, will be coming out in theaters August 2nd, 2019. In this movie, a group of young mutants are held in a secret facility and must fight to save their own lives.
I think that's pretty cool to see some kids rise up, but also seeing a superhero movie that's also a horror movie has not been here yet, and that's probably going to be really good. Red Dead Redemption 2 is an upcoming Western-themed action-adventure video game developed and published by Rockstar Games. It is scheduled to be released for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One on October 26, 2018. The game is a prequel to the 2010 title Red Dead Redemption and will be the third entry in the Red Dead series. I loved playing the Red Dead Revolver on PlayStation 2, and that was it brought like a cool Old West type vibe. And now that we get to see more advanced and kind of like a GTA but in the Old Western.
And that's all we have for you today.
Thank you for watching us on HEBFLIX.